How you doing?
What's going on, brother? How you been?
I'm very well. I'm very well. That's a very interesting background you got there.
Thank you, thank you.
I thought you were somewhere exotic, like just chilling
You
out
know,
in.
I'm Middle Eastern, so I had to bring that Middle Eastern background to it. I gotta represent for my people. That's what it is.
I see where you're coming from there.
Yeah.
I see where you're coming from there. So where you from? Where you from?
My family's from Palestine, but I'm born and raised in Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, okay. So your family moved to.
Yeah, I'm first generation American.
Okay, nice, nice, nice. So how old are you? Tell me a little bit about yourself.
No problem. My name is Anas Shalabi. Like I said, I'm from Chicago, Illinois, born and raised. I am 23 years old, and I am a social media marketer slash brand management.
Mhm.
And I was taught everything I know from the real world, from the SMCA campus.
Good stuff. Good stuff. What made you? Because you're 23. So what did you go to college, university,
No,
school?
that's still a active conversation in my house. I was like, just go to college and get the degree.
Why? I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't
Yeah,
say that. But I
I
do say that.
I understand why, and I think part of the reason is because it took me so long after school to start building, an entrepreneurial service and a skill set and a resume. So, because like I said, I'm 23 years old. You graduate in America. You graduate high school when you're 18.
Yeah.
So from 18 to 23 was just basic 9 to 5 jobs, and that's 4 years almost. And 4 years is when you could get your, I think it's a bachelor's degree. Because 2 years
Okay.
is associates and 2 years is a bachelor's. So I understand it from the people around me, like my elders. They say, "Well, it's been 4 years. You could have done this."
Mm.
And my response to them is, I think it's logical, but for some reason it doesn't end the debate. And my response is usually always like, everybody I know who graduated from the degrees from the
Yeah.
universities with the 2 year or the 4 year degree, they can't find a job either. So what the hell? Like, all it says is I had this piece of paper because I used my 4 years to do this. But how does this help me? Because I'm landing the jobs that they
That
want.
they want, and I haven't
Yeah.
done it.
Exactly. And this is actually something that I was looking forward to bring up to you on the call. Was I actually got two job interviews for one marketing director and another one as a marketing specialist for a
Yeah.
company.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking about if I should take those, if I should accept those offers or not. But isn't that crazy how I didn't go to school and
You
I
didn't
got,
go to school, but now, yeah, you've got the knowledge and you've got the
yeah,
experience. But you're supposed to go to school to get taught, and then come out and get those jobs that you've actually just gone for, and you haven't done it.
yeah.
So it's crazy that. I mean, I would look to I would look to accept the offers that
You
you've.
wouldn't?
No, I would look to accept them, but on a
Oh,
freelance
okay.
basis. But on a freelance basis. So you structured your own business now. Am I
Yeah.
correct in saying?
I structured my own business. Yeah, you are correct in
Yeah,
saying that.
yeah, yeah. So you structured your own business now. So they want you for the knowledge that you can bring to them and the experience that you can bring to them, or the. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Your
yeah, because my expertise in it. Uh huh.
correct, yeah.
Yeah, I
So
get it.
how long have you been in the real world? First of all,
So okay. I've been in the real world for 2 years.
yeah,
I spent the first year fucking around. I'll be honest,
yeah. No, that's fine.
and the second year, which is 2025, I told myself to lock in. I was like, all right, my life sucks. Basically, this is my fault. How do I fix it? And I
Yeah,
was like, all right, let's start. And I wasn't planning on starting in the beginning of the year, like January 1st. I don't believe in all that shit. It was just purely coincidence.
right.
So I started January 1st. January 15th, I landed my first client paying me $500 a month retainer.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that was easy. Let's go do that again.
That's what happens when you lock in.
That was literally the whole conversation. And it was
There you
funny
go.
enough because the person I closed was it was a cigar lounge.
Oh,
So I
interesting.
went in I went into the lounge on a Saturday night with my brother.
Yeah,
And I was like, let's just enjoy a nice cigar. We're young, we're poor anyways, so this $15 isn't gonna save us nothing.
yeah.
Let's enjoy ourselves. When we go there, I start talking to the manager. I'm like, oh, this is really nice. Are you guys on social media? He goes, "We're not honest yet, but we're thinking about doing it." And then one conversation led to another. He referred me to the while we are talking, the owner of the business walked in. While I was talking to the manager about the services that they need, the owner walked in, and I started talking to the owner, and then he referred me to his partners or whatever,
Yeah.
and I've been helping them ever since with social
See,
media, SEO, and all that stuff and promotions.
that was meant to happen. That was
It
meant to
was,
happen.
bro.
So, yeah, to show you that when you lock in at the thing, but also
Hmm.
networking, being free, being in, you don't have to do the whole college university and then go to this important meeting with a suit and shirt and tie to actually
Yeah.
meet the right people that you want to meet. I meet most people business wise. I'm in Dubai at the moment, but I
Hmm.
meet most people business wise. When we talk about business, and I'm in a t-shirt, I don't really care. And we're sitting there, we're having lunch, we're eating food. We might have the odd cigar. So we're just basically chilling, and then business comes up. Do you know what I mean, we're sitting there having a little bit of a shisha out on the palm mat, and then he talks about something, and then he talks about something, and then oh, okay, cool, we can help you with this, and we can help you with that. And that's how kind of business works. Doesn't matter.
Conversations. The whole
Yeah,
world is
maybe
conversations.
100%. So
And
yeah, go on.
I was gonna say the whole world's conversations. So when people lock themselves in a room all day scrolling TikTok, what the fuck do they think is gonna happen?
Exactly, exactly that, exactly that. So yeah, going back to your business thing, I mean, if you can accept, because rather than working in the office, I don't know whether they want you to work with the office. How does it work?
I'm actually about to find that out on Monday. So tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tomorrow I
I
have
don't.
my first orientation with them or like a first consultation, whatever. So they're
I
gonna
don't want to.
explain to me what their business is.
Yeah, yeah, I don't want to influence you in any way, shape, or form. Um, but I would still try and work it that you can still like do your own thing, work from home, or
Yeah,
um, have your own. Like this is your company, so at the end of the day, you're hiring me as a freelancer. So that frees you up to potentially get more clients elsewhere. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
So
I
you can,
get it. This will be the first time I've ever thought about that or structured it
yeah,
of me going to a company as a freelancer instead of me like pitching them the services. Like they came to me
yeah,
instead of me going to them.
yeah.
So I'll see how it is when I go there. But
The,
if I see
the
that
fact
it's something that they will do, I'll definitely take advantage of it.
Yeah, the fact that they come to you as well, they understand what you can bring to their company.
Hmm.
So that's your PowerPoint. That's your strength. That's
Yeah.
your power.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So that you've got
Yeah.
to use that. You've got to use that for yourself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So they've come to you. You haven't approached them.
No,
They understand. They
they
understand.
saw me because on social media on the SMCA campus they teach you like harness your LinkedIn, har-
Yeah,
harness your IG, harness your LinkedIn, your Twitter,
yeah,
all your social media platforms.
yeah,
So I made my LinkedIn profile like really good or better than it was,
yeah.
and I started getting offers like almost immediately with that.
There you go. There you go. So they offer they know what you can bring to the table. They understand what you can bring to the table. So you've got to try and word it. Now, obviously, if it doesn't, like if they want you to come work for them, that's going to be your choice. I'm not kind of trying to influence you in any way, shape, or form, and you do what's going to be best for you. How I would try and do it is try and be the freelance model because number one, you get paid more money for
Yeah.
freelancing. Number two, you get your own time. Time is something that you cannot take back.
Hmm.
Time is priceless, especially
Yeah.
in this age that we're working in at the moment. Time is literally just going like that. Okay,
Hmm.
the time is something you can't get back. And if you have to go in there work from a 9 to 5, then you're back in the same kind of system as what you was before. You
Yeah,
want to
I
be
get it.
free. You want to be free enough to say, okay, cool. I can spend 4 hours on that, or maybe even 6 hours doing that for them. Boom, that's done. Boom, and I can spend another 4 hours on another client, and then I can spend another 2 hours in a day trying to get more clients.
Okay. Yeah, I see. It does. It makes 100% sense what you're saying.
Do you know what I mean?
I
And
was,
then
yeah.
go on. And
I
then
was
that,
looking at it from the money side. So like the money that they would be paying me would be a lot more than I'm making currently right now with the four clients that I have.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
I
okay,
was
cool.
gonna
That's fine.
say, the majority of the money is coming in from this. Maybe we should prioritize this, like the nine
Yes,
to five.
that's what you know. That what's going to be best for you. You look at that. I don't know what your financial aspect of it is. But
Mhm.
we was just talking. I was just talking to um, some other people as well. So the two people before. Sometimes it's not necessarily about chasing the money. It's about chasing what you want for yourself. Do you know what I mean your comfort, your time, and everything else? So
Yeah,
bear that in mind as well. I'm not, like I say, I'm not influencing you in any way, shape, or form. I'm just giving you options as to which way personally that I would go. I would never ever work for anybody again. That's just me. Okay. If you want my services, then if you've approached me for my services, then I'm going to give you my services, but in my time.
yeah, I get it. You
You know
do
what I mean?
make a valid point. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah. And then like obviously the clients that you already do have at the moment, you should have a look at. You should get some advice from the guys in the TRW as well on this as well, because I think it's good to like pop those questions out there to the people, your mentors in there, and see what they think as well. Okay, so you've got a multiple opinions on this. Um, the clients that you have at the moment, you said that this one client is paying more than these four. So then maybe if this client wants to pay more for you, then you should have a look at what you're charging them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I don't think they'll be matched. This guy's paying a lot.
No, no, they don't need to match it. They don't need to match it. But if they're asking you, if they're paying you big money, then
Mhm.
it might mean you're selling yourself short along the line somewhere.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
I
saying?
do. The reason I am charging them, I wouldn't say a little bit, but obviously I could charge them a lot more
Mm.
because I'm in the Heroes Year program with Professor Luke, the
Yeah,
Heroes Year,
yeah,
and what he was saying was you shouldn't want to. I mean, like this might sound opposite of what I'm about to say, but in business you shouldn't want to just maximize profit. You should want to pick a number, and this is what Luke says. You should pick a number that you're okay with working for, and
mm.
then you should offer your service to them. That way, they have a good reputation with you, and they
Yeah,
don't see you as somebody who's just trying to take their money.
yeah,
So, like, I could be charging them really $800 a month, but
yeah.
I'm only charging them five.
There you go. There
So,
you go.
just
So
because I want to have a good relationship with them, I want to show that hey, my
you want to
work
show
is
that?
good.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
want to build a good relationship so they can refer me to more people.
Which is fair. Which is fair. Which is fair. And then obviously that will build that way. So yeah, within that instance, you know, um, that's your choice. I would actually get some advice from the guys in the in the real world as well. Uh,
Yeah,
I would speak to Luke just to throw a quick message to Luke or someone along there, and then see what they think as well. Because obviously I'm different from them. They're a lot more versed in business, especially Luke. Luke's a genius, an
yeah.
absolute genius. Um, and yeah, all of the other professors are absolute geniuses, and they know exactly what they're doing because they've done it. Do you know what I mean? So that's just my opinion.
No,
Their,
you make a valid point. I completely agree with what you're
but their
saying.
opinion, yeah, but their
This is
opinion
my
might
first time. I'm new to the
to
business
all of
world, so
it. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I gotta see how it is. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Just get as many opinions as possible, or get as many like approaches as possible,
Hmm.
rather than opinions. Get as many approaches as possible, and then ultimately you're the one that's going to decide on the final one and how you want to approach it. And then you structure it in a way. If you're going to these clients and you say you want to be a freelancer, you've got to structure it in a way. If they say to you, "Be a freelancer," how would I approach them? What plan would I use to
Yeah.
approach
How
them?
would I craft the offer and build an offer with them to make it make sense for them to change their typical way? I get it. I
Yeah.
do have a question for you though, because I'm
Okay.
on the call with you. We're fortunate enough to be having this conversation, so I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Uh huh.
You have businesses, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you how do you show other people that like, hey, this is working without giving them too much information? So like I said, I got my family and they're trying to convince me to go to college still. But I'm making not crazy money, not Dubai money,
Mm,
but I'm making enough money I could pay my bills and buy a coffee and do a couple things that I need to do on top of my bills.
yeah.
But I don't want to say like, hey, I landed this client. I work for this person. I'm doing this right now. But because they don't know that, they just see me working on my laptop and out of the house. So I think in their brain, they're like, all right, he's just fucking around. There's no extra stuff. But I am having success, but I don't want to give them too much information, you know. So
Yeah,
how would you work
I
around that?
mean, most people see that I work hard, I travel, I'm
Hmm.
always working visually, like because I one of my businesses is personal training, and that's probably my second. No, the first part is working with you guys with the TRW, and they see what I do on a constant basis. They see visually, they see on my social media, or everybody sees on my social media. My family know without me even saying anything. Where are you now, Nigel? I'm in Dubai. Where are you now, Nigel? I'm in Romania. Where are you now, Nigel? Blah blah. Where are you now? I'm working. I've been on my laptop. Sorry, I haven't spoken to you.
Yeah.
Do you know? So they actually kind of understand my business acumen. They understand like where my head is with regards to working, and I think I've always kind of been like that anyway. Like I'm working to try and achieve something, and visually they don't see. I don't change. You'll see me in the same black t-shirt,
Uh
the
huh.
same black thingies, glasses, hat.
Yeah, you motherfuckers have like a uniform, bro.
Do you know what I mean? It's just the same. It's just the same. It's not like
Uh,
you don't see me flashing. Like, okay, cool, I've got a fairly decent car, but they didn't really know about that. They saw that because I posted something on it. But
yeah, I get
they
it.
don't. They don't. I don't really have like that whole kind of flaunting. Oh, I've just landed this, or I've just landed that, or I've just landed this. When I speak to my father, when I speak to my dad, he's like, "What are you doing, son?" So I'm just been working, Dad. Okay, cool. I'm starting this. I'm starting that. I actually speak to my dad because my dad's really cool. So I actually speak to him. Like, yeah, I just started this business here, and I'm like pushing for this. He goes, yeah, yeah, cool. And he kind of trusts me to know that I'm going to be doing kind of well for like. I think one of the things that he knew that I was good when we was talking is like, oh, I need a new computer. I was like, okay, cool, Dad, it's done. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, I
Hmm.
need a new computer. I need. He doesn't want for much. He doesn't want for anything.
Yeah, but you kind
Like
of keep them in the loop, basically. That's what you're
He-
saying.
I've kind of kept you in the loop because he asked me what I'm doing. He wants me to stay out of trouble, which obviously I have been doing, but
Yeah.
that's the saying that he goes through. But like he needed a new laptop and then um and a few other bits and pieces. I thought basically a new little studio because he's got his own business as well and he just helps people and he goes, oh, I just need to do these invoices. My computer's not working. I was like, okay, cool, Dad, it's done. He goes, what do you mean? I goes, Dad, it's done. So
Okay.
like it was just a case of ordering a new computer. No, it wasn't nothing special.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It wasn't
But the
nothing
fact that
special.
you're able to do it was like,
Bang,
okay,
bang, 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 bang. It
yeah.
arrived. He's like, son, what did you do? Because you said you needed this, this, that, the other, blah, blah. Done. I told you it was done. Do you know what I mean? Now you just got to get it set up your side. That's fine. And it wasn't massively expensive. That's the thing. But I think he appreciates the thought. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
even
it
if
makes sense.
even if you was to, I don't know, buy something that doesn't really cost a lot of money, but shows me the thought just to say thank you for supporting me or not supporting me or just have faith in me or something like that. Just something actually small but super meaningful. That's what I go for. That's my thing. Super small but actually meaningful. Something that they would keep, sake, need, something like that. Just to show a thank you. Do you know what I
Hmm.
mean? I know you don't have that much trust in me or what I'm doing, but I am doing something. Do you know what I mean? It's you know your family.
I get it. Yeah, I understand completely what you're saying.
You know what I mean? You know your family more than I do. So
It's the effort, so it's like keen to detail.
correct. Yeah, yeah. And
Like
it's just
I'm trying to think of
showing.
an analogy I can use, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. It's just showing that you got the ability to do that if you need to.
Uh huh.
I mean, and that's what it was with like my
So I
dad's
don't
not.
have to go out and brag to them like, "Hey, I just landed
No,
this
because
happened."
then like
Just
they
have
might
my work show off for me. Like, hey,
basically, yeah, they
I can
might
buy
think
a new
that's
shirt, I can get a new watch, like stuff like that.
yeah. You don't. I mean, you don't need to do stuff. That's the thing. This is the whole that whole kind of showing because they might take that in two different ways. They might take that like, okay, cool, he's just trying to show off for me. Has he really got it? Was he just trying to show off?
Yeah,
Or you
I'm
could
not
just
trying to say the show off, but I'm just saying
yeah,
like
yeah.
have my lifestyle reflect that I am doing the work and that the work is paying off because I'm able to live this nice lifestyle.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, just little things. Just it doesn't, like I say, it's the small things that matter the most. Yeah, not the large um watches, cars, this, that, the other. It's the small little things that matter the most, and that's what I realized that matter the most. This is why I'm just a simple guy. I'm super simple. Do you
Yeah,
know what I mean? But people recognize my simplicity in the way that, like, I could do this, I could do that, but I'm I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere, pretty much. But I'm constantly working. So my head's always down. Your head's always down on a laptop, so they know you're doing something.
yeah.
I mean,
They see me in the real world a lot, and then they'll try to come to my computer and like read the messages.
yeah. Well, I mean, that within itself, you just actually said it. So they can see that you're in the world. They can see that you're in the world. They look over your shoulder. They might see that you're on the real world in your computer. You can say, look at all of these campuses. This is the education system that I've assigned myself to.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got this campus, you've got this campus, you've got this campus, you've got this campus. I can learn this, and this, and this, and this. This is what I've been sitting on my computer, like, showing you. And the most simplest thing is showing your work. Do you know what I mean? Oh, what does this do? Well, this does this, this, and this. And what does this do? This does this, and this. Do you know what I
Okay.
mean? But
Instead of trying
I've
to hide what I'm doing,
yeah, yeah, no, no,
erase
no.
it a little
I've
bit.
gone on exactly. Don't hide what you're doing. Tell them what you're doing.
Yeah, I was kind of hiding it.
No, see
In my
that's
mind, in my mind, when every time they ask me this question, I'm like, "Why do you want to know? Like, I'm gonna take care of you. Just
yeah, no,
let
but
me handle this, and I'll take care of
that's
you."
probably why they've got their suspicions about you.
Oh, okay, okay,
The best thing to do is be honest with them.
okay.
Yeah.
I
So
see.
the
Yeah,
more
yeah, I
you
see.
hide something from them, the more they're gonna think, "What is he doing?" If they don't know, then they're gonna assume. They're gonna come to their own conclusions. You don't want them to come to their own conclusions. You want them to exactly know whether. Look, put it this way: you're gonna do it whether they like it or not. Okay, you have that age where you're gonna do it whether they like it or not, and it's like the
Yeah,
same as like my mum. Mum, I'm gonna do it whether you like it or not. Do you know what I mean? But then, like, I'm in a position now where I can send mum some money if I need to. Boom. Like, she knows now that I've made my right decisions. I've made the choices that I've made. I've gone down. That I've made those decisions. Okay, so don't hide what you're doing. If that's what the whole thing is, they want to see what you're doing. Show them what you're doing. Show them who you're speaking to. Show them the network that you're on. Show the person I had before that was on here. His son, his younger son, brought him onto the real world. Okay, showed him what he was. His younger son is 20 years old. Showed him what his younger son was doing, and then he joined it. He paid his son paid for his dad to have a month subscription on the real world. Now he's elevated. Yeah, and his youngest son is actually doing it now. So he's got two sons and a daughter. So his youngest son
so the whole
is
family's
now
in the platform.
17 years old, 20 years old, and then a dad. But
Bro,
the
that's
eldest
amazing.
son brought the dad onto the platform first of all. That's super amazing. For me, that's super amazing. So at the
Yeah,
end
yeah,
of the day,
yeah, I like it.
there's no hiding. Like, you could show, I don't know, your dad, your mum, you got any siblings?
Yeah, I got an older brother and a little sister, but my older brother's married, so he's not in the house anymore.
Okay, cool. But you could show all of those people what you're doing, and then before you know it, the whole family will be interested as to what you're learning, as to what you're doing, and then more to the point, they'll understand where you are. They'll understand why you're on a computer 24/7. They'll understand, like, how you've gone from um, not going to university for this 4 years, and then all of a sudden landed a job that everybody else wants who have gone to university. They'll understand that.
Okay.
Do you know
So
what I
what
mean?
else
So
was wrong? Yeah, I was trying to think. I'm
don't
like, how do
hide
I make
anything.
this make sense? I was so
Yeah,
confused in
don't
my
hide.
head.
I went all the way around the houses to get to this one point. I didn't understand, like, why they were thinking. Tell them.
Okay, okay,
Tell
I
them,
got you.
introduce them to it. Tell dad, look, dad, this is what I'm on. This is what I can learn here. This is what I can learn there. This is what I didn't learn in thinking. Look, I've got access to 11 different campuses, dad. I can learn crypto. I can learn
11
e-commerce.
different business models in the palm of my hand. Mhm.
Sorry?
I said 11. I was like 11 different business models in the palm of my hand. That's why I'm always busy because I have so much. Like It's like a poor man who walks into like a grocery store and he has like a free unlimited card that he could just pay with, right? He just wants to buy
So
everything.
much to learn. This is
Uh,
what I've been learning over this period of time. This is what I've got access to. This is why I'm sitting on my computer. This is why I'm standing at the computer. Don't hide anything from your parents. Don't
okay.
do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah,
Okay.
that's my advice to you. So when you go back now, even like if you sit there and you open your computer, open it so they can bloody see it. Do you know what I mean? And if they're talking to you, yeah, yeah, 1 second, I just got to finish this email to blah blah. What email to who? This email. Look, look. And then just turn it around and just like say, I'm doing this email. Oh, this is what I've been working on. I haven't showed you this. I
Yeah, that
haven't
was
showed
the
you.
part that I was afraid of. Because
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like,
no, I haven't showed you
I
this,
don't
but
want you to know. That's how my mind is. I was like, I want you to be innocent and oblivious to what's going on. I just want
yeah,
you to
yeah.
be okay. I'll worry about the email and the clients.
Yeah, I mean, you can still do that, but once they know what you're doing, once they know that you're sitting on your computer, you're actually doing something like productive, as opposed to sitting on there playing computer games or scrolling through this or scrolling through that. Then they
Yeah,
kind of understand why you're doing it. If you show them like emails and the platform and everything else,
yeah,
they're probably going to look at it and think it's gobbledygook. They will, where do I start? Where do I start? Look at it and everything else. Blah, blah. But then if you click into say, just say, look, these are the 11 different campuses that these 11 different courses that I can do. This is the one I've chosen. This is what I've been working on. These are my email feeds. This, do you know what I mean? I've been speaking to this person, that person. Look at the
yeah,
positivity that I'm actually getting from them. These are the people that have actually helped me to actually progress and structure my LinkedIn in a way that I can then now get this job that like I'm being asked to do. This is the way that I've got my clients. So this is why I'm working so hard. And this is why I'm working so hard to because I don't want you to worry about me and I want to look after my family. But this is the only way that I can get ahead because this stuff is being updated daily. Do you know what I mean? So I'm getting
that makes
fresh,
sense.
new information daily that I can use on a daily basis.
So I appreciate everything that you said. I understand now what to do and the correct approach to take. I was
Yeah.
fucking that up completely, bro. I was doing the opposite of that.
Yeah, yeah, no, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
But
Just tell them.
I want to share something else with you. So it's not just the money aspect of my life that has gotten better since joining the real world. When I first joined, I was 210 pounds. My body hurt, bro. I'm 23 years old, but I felt like a fucking 40-year-old, bro. My bones hurt, joints cracking, mental fog every day. And then I started doing the PM challenge,
Yeah.
and then the PM challenge helped a lot. And then when I started to join the health and fitness campus with
Alex's.
uh with Alex, yeah,
Yeah.
and then he taught me the biological clock, and I was like, oh, that's why I feel like shit, because I'm doing
There
the
you go.
opposite of this fucking clock.
There you go.
But
There you go.
I wasn't sleeping. I was eating healthy, but I was eating like uh, against what I was trying to do. So I
Yeah.
was eating a bunch of like fucking burgers, like fast food,
Yeah.
but it was like healthy stuff. It was like a fast food shawarma bowl or whatever, shawarma sandwich, shawarma,
Mm.
how the white people
Shawarma.
say it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shawarma.
uh-huh. And like I was just not, I didn't have my goals and my strategy prioritized.
Yeah.
So when I started joining the campus and actually started taking care of my health and fitness, bro, I'm down to 165 right now. I
Did your
spar
parent
3 times a day.
did your parents and your family notice your weight loss?
They have, but it's not that much of a concern. It's like, oh, you gotten skinny. I'm like, yeah, of course I gotten skinny. I eat healthy. I eat healthy and I work out every day, of course.
Okay. So
And because my mindset is so simple, like, of course this happened because I did the work. I think that's why the whole conversation just like shut down. I was like, all right,
yeah, yeah.
that's it.
So the thing is, it's like I was gonna say, like um you're healthy, you've lost weight.
Yeah.
Parents have this thing where they like their kids big. I don't know what it is, but they like their kids to eat this, that, the other way. You gotta eat more. You gotta eat more. Like when I go
Well,
around to,
I think it's a psyop because that way, if you're fat, you don't want to leave the house, and then you spend more time with
it
them.
might be a site. It might be a
So
site, but it
I
might be a
think
site.
that's what
But
it is.
you can just say to them again. These are all of the things that have helped you in your life. that have made you the person that you are. And you seem very focused, but you seem very worried about, like, obviously what your parents think. So
Mhm.
these are things that have focused you to be the person that you are, to achieve the things that you've achieved at this point. Okay, so let them know. Okay, cool. I lost weight because I found myself overweight. My body was hurting me. This, that, the other, blah, blah. And I felt that I was overweight. Now not just I've not just lost weight, but I've got clarity in mind. I know what I want to achieve. And I want to achieve the best for you guys as well as achieving the best for me.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? So it's clarity of mind as well as having clarity of losing all of the weight as well. I feel healthier, I feel stronger. Do you know what I mean? All of these things, all of these positive aspects that you've got to put into it. So whatever they want to see as a negative, it's a positive. Oh, you've lost weight, but you've lost so much weight. But I've got clarity, I'm healthier, I've got clarity of mind. Do you know what I mean? And I don't ache anymore. So that's a positive, right? I probably didn't tell you that I ached before, but now I couldn't tell you that because I didn't feel like I wanted to say that, or I didn't feel that, you know, I didn't feel confident enough to actually tell that to you. But now I'm telling it to you. Do you know what I mean? So all of these things, super positive, super super positive.
So
Right.
my
So,
health, my fitness, my finances, they're all okay now. Obviously, the finance could be more. I don't think I've said this. I should have said this earlier. I apologize. And so far in my experience with the real world, I've made $8,000 with it, and that
yeah,
was just in the 8 months starting this year. Like I said,
so $1,000 a month. That's
yeah,
too trouble.
it's
So
$2,000 a month on my own time, self-employed.
yeah,
So it's
and I
not,
mean
which is good. Like, that's really good for me. But when I try
exactly.
to explain it to people, for some reason, well, I wouldn't say like I made $2,000 a month, or I made $8,000 in total. I'll just say, okay, I paid my bills, and I have money to take my family out to a nice steakhouse every month or once a week or whatever we want to do.
Yeah,
But I think because that number is still low-ish, that's why I think subconsciously I don't want to share that information with them. Like, I'm doing this, and I'm in the real world because I don't have that excessive lifestyle. Like, I want to have my results set in stone. I don't think they're
yeah.
set in stone yet.
Don't be scared to show them your journey, because obviously you know what I mean. Don't be scared to show them your journey. Don't be scared to show them the path that you're on and the plan that you have to actually, elevate yourself. Don't be scared to show them the journey. Don't be scared to show them the path that you're on. If they see that they're on there, you can, like, if you want to take your family out to a steakhouse and then sit down there and just explain it to them that way. Do you know what I mean? You can do it that way. Do you know what I mean? It's how you uh, get, even if you want to like have a barbecue, you buy all the meat and everything else and blah blah, and you sit down and you just dad cooks or whoever in the house cooks or you cook or whatever, blah blah. You sit down and you explain it to him. Do you know what I mean? But you explain it to him in a kind of like a more of a wholesome way. Don't need to flash anything. You just need to be wholesome with what you're saying, and you need to basically just open and honest with all of them. Do you know what I mean? Because then they'll appreciate you more. They won't be suspicious of what you're doing. I tell my dad everything. Like I tell my dad everything. Whether he likes it or whether he doesn't like it, I tell him everything. Do you know what I mean? And that's just it. I say it to my friends. I tell my friends everything. My friends are like my brothers. Do you know what I mean? You know who my brothers are. They're like my brothers, so I can tell them anything, absolutely anything,
Yeah,
good or bad. Do you know what I mean? If it's bad, they tell me that I'm a dickhead. If it's good, they still tell me I'm a dickhead.
yeah,
Doesn't
I get,
really,
I,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? It doesn't make any difference. I just tell them anyway. Do you know what I mean? So, do you know what I
At
mean?
the moment right now, my team and my circle is just me, my father, and my brother.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
Well, that's
Everybody
that's
outside of that circle, I can get along with you, but I'm not gonna trust you with my life or my finances.
the family is probably one of the most important, if not the most important. There, you've got to
Yeah.
have a good set family around you. You've got to have, but also equally, they've got to be able to trust you as well in what you're doing, because obviously you're probably the younger. Are you one of the youngest siblings?
I'm the middle sibling, but I'm the youngest man. Yeah.
Yeah. So as a man, they want you to do well. As a
Hmm.
man, they want to see you doing well because obviously they've got, yeah, well, I want to have children or grandchildren, whatever, blah 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 blah.
Oh
So
my
they
God,
want to
bro,
know that
I
you're,
hear that every day.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So they want to know that you're doing something to actually, like, later on in your life, achieve that. Do you know what I mean? Which you are doing, but they
Yeah.
don't know that.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean? So they're all the
Yeah.
things. They're all the things that you've got to go through, and you've got to speak about as well. So,
Mhm.
right, I felt like I feel like I'm kind of like giving advice here, and I'm not asking you about you. Um, so what would you say? I'm just gonna just quickly just brief along. I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions, and then
Okay, that's
because we're
fine.
taking up too
Let's
much of
go.
your time, yeah. So, what would you say has been the hardest part about your journey?
Getting getting anxious was the hardest part.
Yeah.
So feeling the stress. Like I said, I've been in the real world for 2 years. The first year was just me fucking around because I wasn't stressed. I was comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And once once I realized, I was like, okay, I'm poor. Like, we have a house. Like, we can pay for a house. I don't know why I just got quiet in here. Motherfuckers trying to know my business. But I was like, okay, this guy has a Porsche because that's a common car in Chicago. Rich
Yeah.
people drive Porsches. They don't really drive Lamborghinis or Ferraris here. So I was like, this guy has a Porsche. I have a Toyota.
Mm-hmm.
I want a Porsche. How do I
Mm.
get that? Well, he
Yeah.
has a business. Okay, I got to get a business. Like
Yeah.
that was the whole mindset shift of it. And then once I realized, I was okay, well, the pressure's on me because nobody's gonna give me this fucking car. Nobody's gonna
Correct.
take care of my parents. Nobody's gonna
Correct.
take care of me.
Correct.
I'm a fat fuck. I have to fix it. That's
Correct.
when that's when I was like, okay, you know what? This is the pressure. And I literally have conversations with myself. I'm like, okay, these are the problems. I
Mm.
have to fix it.
Yeah.
Nothing else matters besides fixing these problems.
Correct.
So once I
Correct.
started getting anxious and feeling the pressure is when I started to fix myself. But
Makes
that
sense.
was also the hardest thing because it took me, like I said, a year.
Okay. Cool. And what was your biggest breakthrough?
The biggest breakthrough was the small wins. So feeling better, feeling energized, waking up in the morning and not immediately grabbing my phone and start scrolling TikTok. That was, and going to sleep and not scrolling TikTok. The moment I stopped doing those two things, bro, I felt immediately better. I'll
Yeah.
wake up, my head was clear. I had dreams, Nigel. I had dreams.
See,
Bro, it was amazing.
remember what I said to you about the small things. It's the small things
Uh-huh.
that you do that make a massive impact. And I said that, and you just said that. You just reiterated that, and you didn't even realize you reiterated it, but you just reiterated that small things are the things that actually matter
Bro,
the most.
when I woke up after having the first dream in like 4 years, bro,
Yeah.
I woke up and I was laughing hysterically. I was like, "Oh my god!"
I had a
Finally,
dream. Wow. Yeah. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, cool. Right. So, a couple of last questions. What would you say? So you've heard about the Real War 2.0, and I know obviously you might be going down a different route with regards to your what you do. So I'd like to speak to you. I'd like to speak to you in a couple of months' time and see which route you went down. Whether you went to work for the other guys or whether you tried to implement it yourself. And as I say, speak to the professors, message Luke in the real world, and see what they think as well. Because see what they think is going to be best for you. But have you heard about the Real War 2.0? Have you had a look into that?
yeah, I've heard about it. Um, I'm not gonna lie. For some reason, I haven't upgraded my membership,
Mm-hmm.
so I think I have the basic one.
Uh-huh.
But I want to buy the
Yeah. Great one.
higher the higher
Yeah.
memberships,
Yeah.
just because I want the certification.
Yeah.
That's the fucking degree.
That's the big one, yeah. It's a certification, and then also you can. I mean, what 2.0 also helps you with is like a couple of things as well, and I'll give you a couple of things that it helps with. It has a like a notice board, and on the notice board you can pick people that can potentially help you with your business.
Yeah, the job board, right? That's what you're talking
That's it,
about.
the job board, yeah, yeah. And it also has a wallet. So the wallet can actually help you to pay for people. So you can put money in there and then you can pay that person who's actually helped you
Yeah,
with the business. So it depends on which route you want to go down. With regards to obviously your the job roles that you have.
yeah,
Like I say, I can't stress enough to get some advice on that. Whichever one you go down, they could potentially help you. That would potentially help you along the way as well.
yeah. I have
Okay.
zero crypto right now, so I'm trying to build up my crypto
Yeah.
portfolio. but I want to make more money before I start doing that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. It's hard to get crypto at the moment. It's very
Hmm.
expensive, but it is what it is. It's gonna be out there. And it's gonna be out there for a long time. Right. I'm gonna love you and leave you. It's
Okay,
been
appreciate
absolutely
it.
fantastic to
Hope
talk
you
to you.
leave.
I hope that you know. Well, you're gonna get a job anyway, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna say I'm gonna say good luck either way. But
thank you.
look at it best for yourself. That's number one. Okay, look at what's going to be best for you and how you would want to work and how you'd want to structure it. Would you want to go into an office every day or would you want to work from home? Number two, tell your parents. However you do it, tell your parents. Okay,
Hmm.
because you've got to this point because of the real world and you're hiding the real world from them. You're hiding the reason why you're in this space from them. They want to know how you got there. That's all they want to do. Okay, so I mean, again, whether they like it, whether they hate it, you're still going to do it. You know what you're saying?
Yeah, I get it.
Don't have anxiety to tell them. Be happy when you're telling them because it's an achievement. You got to think it's an achievement within yourself. It's something that you've achieved yourself. With the real world has helped you to be the person you are today, and to have probably have the mindset that you have today. Okay, so they can nothing but appreciate that. And if they don't, then obviously give it another year, give it another 2 years, then they'll see what's going on with you appreciation wise.
Yeah,
Then they'll understand. They may not understand festival. Yeah, parents are like that. Parents may not understand like festival, you know, and they may not realize. But you're gonna keep
yeah.
doing it.
They didn't when I first brought it up to them, like, 'cause I told them that I'm in a community,
Yeah,
but I don't think they see the direct correlation of what I'm doing and how my life
correct,
has improved and the
correct. Yeah,
community.
yeah.
But
They
I
want to
remember
know.
when I got my first role, like my first couple roles, promotion roles
Yeah,
inside of the campus. I remember I told them, I was like, "Oh my god, I just got a role," and they're like, "Okay." So
yeah.
they didn't have a reaction to it, but that's because that once again, that's because they didn't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So that is direct correlation as to where they're thinking. That's that. Me personally, that's what I would think if I had a child. What the hell are you doing? Talk to me. I don't want you to talk to me. And the thing is, you're gonna get them. They're either gonna support you wholeheartedly because at the end of the day, they've seen your journey, so
Mhm.
they're there. They're with you. This, that, the other, blah, blah. And even if they disagree, but hopefully they'll understand in the sense of obviously, okay, cool, we understand what you're doing now. Do you know what I mean that's all we ever wanted? Do you know what I mean? You're doing good. Off you go. And when you make these little things, do you know what I mean? When you can look after yourself and stuff like that, then now they understand what's made you be like that. You're not some kind of um, hustler, bad hustler. You're a good
I'm
hustler.
not trapping, you know.
Yeah, exactly. You're a good hustler, not a bad hustler. That's what they
Yeah.
all need to understand.
Okay.
Okay? On that note, I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you get on with your coffee and I'm going to chill. I'm going to have some more water. And it was great speaking to you. And yeah, when I speak to you again, I want to see which kind of direction you took. Don't forget to talk to the guys, see what they think as well. That's
Mhm.
100%.
Yeah.
Uh, and yeah, I just wish you all the best in whatever you do. I know you're going to smash it anyway.
I appreciate it, brother. Thank you,
All
Nigel.
right. No problem. Pleasure.